In today's video, we will learn how you can mail merge with Gmail and Google Sheets. So this automation is going to help you save a lot of time and efforts. So what will happen here is whenever a new row is added, say new details like mail, customers, email address, customer names are added here in a new row, a mail would automatically be sent to that customer at the time of your choice. Yes, you can schedule your mails here. So we are going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. Come to my screen to see how we do this. Now let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Google Sheets to Gmail and create. Now it will show you two windows here, trigger and action. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. So our entire automation process would be based on these two steps, trigger and action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when a payment is made, an action can be send a confirmation message to the user. In our case, a trigger can be when new details are added in a Google Sheet. The action can be send a mail to that user. So let us begin and select Google Sheets as our trigger application. For the trigger event, we will select new or updated spreadsheet row. Now you will see it has generated a webhook URL here. So a webhook URL is basically a link that connects two applications. So let us copy this URL and follow these steps to see how we set up this webhook URL in Google Sheets. Alright, for that I'll take you to my Google Sheets. This is the one here. You can see the name, mail merge test, and these are the few details that I want: status, schedule, customer name, customer email, offer, product, and email subject. Alright, so here there are going to be two conditions. First, I want whenever a date is mentioned in the scheduled column, the mail should be sent to this user on that particular date, and after the mail is sent, the status should be updated here. Condition 2 would be in case the schedule column is blank and the other details are added here in a row, so the mail should be sent to that user instantly, and after the mail is sent instantly, the status should update it. Alright, so these are the two conditions we'll be working on, but before that, let us first set up the webhook URL. On the top, you will see extensions button. Just click there. In the drop down, you will see Pabbly Connect webhooks. In case it's already not installed, you can just from the top, you can take add-ons. Then go to get add-ons. And here you can just search using Pabbly Connect webhooks. So here it will show you this Pabbly Connect webhook. Since it's already installed, here it's showing installed. In your system, it might show you add. So just click on the add button and the Pabbly Connect webhooks will be installed. Now coming to extensions, you can see Pabbly Connect webhooks here. Now let us go to initial setup. Here you will see there are two things that they need, webhook URL and trigger column. So I'll take you again to my this thing Pabbly page, and you will see we copied this URL. Okay, and now I'll again take you to my Google Sheets. Before I copy paste this URL, just one thing, I've opened my Google Sheet in the incognito mode, so for smoother authentication process. Alright, here in the webhook URL, now I will paste the URL that I copied from Pabbly. And in the trigger column, we will take the last column of our Google Sheets, which is column G in our case. So I'm going to write column G here. So what will happen is whenever any information is added in column G in trigger column, that is an email subject column, whenever any information is added in this column, email subject column, Pabbly will capture the details of the entire row. Okay. So now let us just click on send test, and you will see test data sent. Now before I close this, I am now going to click on submit button, and you will see it's set up configured successfully. Now I'll quickly take you to my Pabbly and see if it has received the response. Yes, you can see the response has been received here. But before we discuss this in detail, let me quickly take you back to the Google Sheet. Coming back to extensions on the top, again come down to Pabbly Connect webhooks. This time, instead of initial setup, we will click on send on event. So what will happen is, now every time a new row is added here in this Google Sheet, Pabbly will capture the response. Alright. Okay. Now coming back to Pabbly, you will see here the response has been received. This is the spreadsheet name, mail merge test, as I had shown you. And you can see the other details here. This is the scheduled date. This is in this format, year, month and date, which is 20th October 2022. Then there is product, mobile phones, offer 15% discount, customer name, demo dummy. All these details, Google Sheet details, have been captured successfully by Pabbly. Now this means we have successfully integrated our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Now on to the next step, that is action step. So here we are going to select router. And now why we are selecting router here? Because we want to make this workflow for two conditions here. So the first condition, like I told you earlier, the first condition is going to be when the schedule column has a particular date in that, so that mail should be sent on that particular date to the user and the status is updated. And the second condition would be when the schedule column is absolutely blank, there is no date mentioned here. So the moment these details are customer name, email, and these details are entered here in this Google Sheet and the schedule is left blank, so the mail should be sent to the user instantly. After the mail is sent, the status column should be updated. All right. So now let us start our workflow. We'll set route 1. So this is going to be, I'm going to rename it so that it is clear to understand. This is going to be for schedule. Let me correct the casing quickly. This is going to be for scheduled mail. Okay. All right. Now let us just click on set filter and action steps. So here what we are going to do is we are going to select from Google Sheets. We will select schedule here. So this is the date we scheduled our mail for, 20th October 2022. So the filter type here would be is not empty. Okay. So we want to set this condition when the schedule column is not empty, that is it has some date there. Okay. Let us click save and send test request and you will see status is success, condition is true. Why? Because again I'll take you to my Google Sheet and you will see the schedule column is not empty, it has date in it, right? So now if the schedule column is not empty and it has a date in it, this workflow will proceed further. What will happen is, now we are going to set delay. So delay until, okay, here we want to delay until this date. All right, once it strikes this date, the mail should be sent. So we will set the delay for this date, that is 20th October 2022, delay until. We are going to map it from Google Sheets. This is the date here. Also, since if you can read the help text, you will see date should be in year, month, date, hour, minute, second format like this. So make sure that in your Google Sheets, when you are giving in the dates, you are using this format, year, month, date. As far as the time is concerned, that is hour, minute, second, we are going to give it manually for till what time you want to set the delay for. I want to set the delay for morning 11. Okay, so I'm going to just write, I'm going to just give this time here. Okay, like you can see, it should be in UTC +0 time zone only. Okay, so I have given this format here. year, month, date, and hour, minute, second, the time I have manually given it. So now what will happen is it has delayed this until this date and time. Okay. Let us save and send test request, and you will see it is delayed the mail until this. So now once this date strikes, once it is 20th October 2022 and 11 in the morning, so what will happen? We'll tell you. Now the mail, we'll select Gmail and the mail would be sent. Okay. So for the action event, we will select send email, connect. We'll connect, add new connection and connect with Gmail. So here I'm going to select my Google account, Gmail account here. Okay. I've given the password here. Okay. And you will see it's connected. Now I'll just give the permission. Okay. Authorization successful. It's connected. Now we need recipient email address. So we are going to map it from Google Sheets. Like you can see here, when we integrated with the very first step, when we integrated our Google Sheets with Pabbly and did a test submission, Pabbly captured all the Google Sheet details here. You can see. So we will map the customer's email address from here, from these details. Okay. This is the one here. Now CC and BCC, if you want to give any, I'm going to leave it empty. Now it needs sender name. So that I'm going to just write Pabbly. For email subject, if you want, you can give it manually. We are taking from Google Sheets here. Scroll down and I'll find this festive offer is the email subject. Now email content type, I'm going to keep it plain. For email content, let us compose a mail here. So hi, and then we will map in the customer's name. Hi demo dummy. Give a comma, give a space, and then write. Let us write, here is a limited time offer. Get. Now we are going to again map it from Google Sheets. The offer, get 15% discount on all. Again, let us map the product. What is the product here? Mobile phones. Get 15% discount on all mobile phones. Happy shopping. Okay. Now I'm going to just give regards and write team Pabbly. Okay. So this is the email content here. Hi. Then the customer's name. Then here is a limited time offer. Let us just write for you. Here's a limited time offer for you. Get 15% discount on all mobile phones. Happy shopping. Okay, so this is the email that we wish to send. In case you have any attachments, say some PDF, some brochure for your mobile phones or anything else, you can give the attachment here and write the file name here. Okay. Now let us just click on save and send test request. And you will see the response has been received here. You can see the response status sent. Now let me take you to my Gmail account and see if the mail has been received. All right, you can see this is the mail here. You can see the subject line, festive offer, then hi demo dummy. Here is a limited time offer for you. Get 15% discount on all mobile phones. Happy shopping. And then regards. Okay. So the mail has been successfully sent. Now come back to our workflow. Now what we will do is add an action step. Why? Because we wanted here, once the mail is sent, all right, once the mail is sent, the status should be updated here. Sent should come here, okay? So that it is clear for the person that this mail has been sent. So again, let us come back to the workflow. Action step, you can just write Google Sheets. For the action event, we will just scroll down and you will see update cell value. Connect. We'll add a connection. Connect with Google Sheets. Again, select my account here. And since I was already logged in to my Gmail account in the previous step, I will not have to give my credentials again. I will just give the permission here. And authorization successful. All right. And now you will see we have to select the spreadsheet here. There are various here. So I was working on mail merge test. So I've selected the spreadsheet here. Now it needs range. Range of the sheet that needs to be updated. Example C5. Column name plus row index. So what we want here, this to be updated. So the range would be, our range would be A2. Okay. This would be the range here. All right. So here we are going to just write A. Then let us map the row index from here. You will see A2. Okay. Now enter the value to be updated. So what do you want? What do you want here to come in the status column? So that we are going to write. So we want sent here. Okay. Let us come to our workflow. Here is the one. So we will map it from Gmail here. You will see sent. Response result status sent. Okay. So every time a mail is sent, these values will automatically be mapped here. Let us click on save and send test request. And you will see the response has been received here. Now let us go to our Google Sheet and see if the cell value has been updated. Okay. So here is my sheet and you will see the mail was sent and the status is updated here as sent here. All right. So now let us again go back to our workflow. Save this. Data saved successfully and close it. And now we are going to make the workflow for our second condition where here I will show you once again where the schedule is blank. Okay. There is no date in the schedule column unlike here. Let us come back to workflow and instead of repeating this, let us just clone the first route. Yes, clone. Okay. Now let us just delete this route 2 here as we have cloned this. Let us just rename it. So we can just rename it to instant mail. Okay, instant mail. As we want when there is nothing in the schedule column, the mail should be sent instantly. Let us set filter. And you will see all this has been cloned here. Now you will not have to all over repeat the process and set these steps here. We will just have to make few changes here. So here in this when we mapped schedule date, so here what we want filter type is empty. Now we want this workflow should run when the schedule column in your Google Sheet is empty and there is no date. Okay. So let us save and send test. And you will see its error. Condition is false. Why the condition is showing false here? Because here in the above case, in this case, you will see schedule column has a date and it is not empty. Okay. Therefore, it is showing the condition as false. Now we don't need delay here because we want the mail should be sent instantly in case the column is empty. Okay. Schedule column is empty. So let us just delete this step from here. And now coming to Gmail here, all these details will remain same like the recipient email address, email subject. We have already mapped in these details here. Okay. Again, I'll come down to Google Sheets here. In the updated cell value, the sheet is selected. Then this you will see row index will update as we move on to the next row here in the Google Sheet. And now what we are going to do is instead of saving and sending test requests, we will just save it and I will show you this workflow in real time. All right. Let me just save it. Earlier step as well I'm going to save. Okay. And now I will just, after I have saved this, I will just close it. And now I will show you how it will work in real time. Okay. So coming back to our Google Sheet. Now let's say I want to leave the schedule column blank because I want the mail should be sent instantly as I enter these details here. So I'm going to leave the schedule column blank. here in the customer name, I'm just going to give Remo. Now I will give the email address. And this is the email address. Let me just fix it. Okay. And now instead of 10% discount, let's say I want to, instead of 15% discount, let's say I want to give just 10% discount. And instead of mobile phones, I want to give the offer on TVs. All right. And the subject should remain same. Let's say festive offer. Okay. So the details are done here. And now let me take you to the mail and see if the mail has been sent or not. And this is our inbox. You will see you've received the mail, festive offer. Hi Remo, here's a limited time offer for you. Get 10% discount on all TVs. Happy shopping. So the mail has been successfully sent here. Okay, now let us go to our Google Sheet and see if the status has been updated. And yes, you can see the status has been updated. So this means we have successfully integrated our Google Sheets and Gmail using Pabbly Connect. Not only this, guys, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with the help of Pabbly Connect. For any queries, you can visit forum.pabbly.com. Our team will definitely answer your queries. You can also visit our website on www.pabbly.com/connect. For latest updates, you can also join our Facebook group. Share this video with your friends and help them automate their businesses.